Hi, I'm Angie. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip cookies. And it's actually the recipe that's right on the back of the package of Chip It's chocolate chips. But no matter what recipe of cookies you make, the method is always the same. So if you're a visual person, you'll see how to make them. It's very simple. What we're going to do is cream our butter and our sugars together and add the eggs and flavoring, which is vanilla. Then we're going to combine our dry ingredients and gently mix those in, and then add the chocolate chips and nuts if you want them. So it's really easy. So the first thing we're going to do is cream 1 cup of butter, which is softened, and we're going to cream that with 1 cup of packed brown sugar. You can tell it's packed by the way that it maintains the shape of the measuring cup. And then we have a half a cup of white granulated sugar. So we're just going to cream those together. Okay, so that just took a minute. It's nice and creamy now. And now we're going to blend in 2 whole eggs. And 1½ teaspoons of vanilla. Now I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour here, and I'm going to stir in just a teaspoon of baking soda and ½ teaspoon of salt. So I'll just whisk those together. And we're going to quickly combine them gradually into our wet mixture. You don't want to overmix this because then you get kind of tough cookies. That's it. Now I've got 2 cups of chocolate chips. You can use semi-sweet or milk chocolate, whatever you prefer, or just chunks of really good quality eating chocolate. But this feature on here, I can stir them in without breaking them up. If you're using a hand mixer, you probably want to stir these in by hand. And you can also add a ½ cup to a cup of chopped nuts if you like that too. There. Okay, so that's it for the cookie dough. And as tempting as it is, you shouldn't eat raw cookie dough because it's got the raw eggs in there and you risk the chance of getting salmonella. So you really shouldn't do that. Now what I'm doing is putting them out 2 inches apart on an ungreased cookie sheet. And I'm using a small ice cream scoop to do that. Just makes it really easy, and then all your cookies are about the same size, so they bake at the same rate. And I've preheated the oven to 375, and we're going to bake these for about 10 to 12 minutes. And they're going to look kind of soft when you take them out. You don't want to take them out too early, but you don't want to let them go too long either, because then they get kind of dry and hard when you let them sit for a few minutes, because they do kind of set up once you take them out of the oven. So about 10 minutes is good. And I'll show you what they look like. It's good to put them in the center of the oven, or if you're making several sheets, you can rotate them halfway through so that they get evenly baked. Okay, so it's been exactly 10 minutes, and I've taken the cookies out of the oven. You can see they're really nice, light golden brown on top, and around the outside they're just a little bit darker. And I'm going to let them sit here on the rack on the pan for 2 minutes, and then you can safely remove them from the pan without them just falling apart, and they kind of set up and firm up just a little bit more. And that's why you don't want to overbake them. Give them that extra couple minutes. So I'll take them off the rack in 2 minutes. Okay, I'll just remove them from the pan onto the rack and let them cool. I can show you the bottom. See, they're not burnt at all, just a nice, a little bit darker shade golden brown. And then continue on with the rest of the batch. You get a lot of cookies from this. You can either freeze them once you bake them, or you can actually keep the dough in the fridge for a couple of days and bake them each day, or you can roll the dough in a kind of log shape in some plastic wrap and then just sort of slice and bake them. But I just make them all and then freeze the whole cookie. The only complaint I have with these cookies is that I kind of have to eat like 9 when they come out of the oven, and they're so fresh and warm. See if I can break one for you. You can see they're just really moist and gooey in the middle. They smell so good. So thanks for watching. Enjoy your chocolate chip cookies.